For it, but I really like that play and the fact that she was able to maintain that map control regardless. Now moving their way over towards a site. That's rifles are on the board here for Shopify Rebellion. That's alt orb investment going into Rise, 2 away from the orbital strike. Looking to use that, I would guess, pretty aggressively for some zoning ability in a future round, considering that investment going into her.
Yeah, but the wait here, very patient from CLG. They don't want to lose this round. They know this round is detrimental. They need it. They don't want to get any closer to that match point. But, I mean, at this point, it's 3 players holding the site for Shopify, but not close enough. 2 players here. The rotation comes through. Lori's going to assist, try to maybe get some of their util out there to disable any of that utility to be used, but Flowerful completely closed off. That wall is there, the shock darts down. Is it gonna gain anything? Maybe nothing. No damage, no anything. Shopify are gonna have to fight for this. No util left. The flash still there for Lori, and it's 30 seconds left. The spike's still not planted, and I think the push comes through here as Sonder attempts for the flank. That's a weapon in the hands of Amnesia. We're going to see it. Rise still having this orbital strike. Could push back some of the players, but Rise has to get out of this angle. This is a dangerous one, especially as that recon bolt is going to be able to catch maybe one. Bungie is going to hold it out clear enough. A 2v3. CLG actually might be able to win this out. The beautiful flash from Han, trying to maybe gain some of that stall potential. Amnesia, get the spray down. The 3K there, and the cross hold here. 2 players down in U-Haul, and then 1
with a lurk towards A coming out here from the side of I feel totally crazy. That is I'm just gonna swap the narrative there. Not the defensive hold. It is CLG Red on the attack.
Yeah, but we do see it. I mean, a deep smoke here on the attack. You could tell it has some incentive of pressure. CLG are just going to have that smoke, relying on that to put that pressure down.
Oh, Sonder maybe.
Now, yeah, this lurk wall. This wall just set down, and Claudia catches it out. Unfortunate for Sonder. I mean, Sonder had the shorty, and I feel like Sonder has actually done such a good job at utilizing it, but I mean, the flank around, trying to, you know, just a little bit too much time. We do see it. You know, Amnesia has the resurrection. Could get the resurrection through on Claudia. Does seem like maybe in this round they could actually try to utilize that, especially as the players go down. Yep, the resurrection comes through. It's going to be Rise. The smokes are going to be useful within this round. The rotation could still come through to be 20 seconds left. And if they're not going to, seems like this is the site to hit. The smokes are there. KP hitting within it. Are they able to get it? Maybe. That's the one. But now more needed. Flowerful just with this tour de force alone. This crosshold held is amazing. Amnesia and Rise ensuring that there is some trade potential left, but the headshot comes through. Does seem like Flowerful still having the rendezvous left. Could use it just to be a little bit more careful, but is not. He's going to trust a little bit more into that tour de force. And the 3K for Flowerful. Around, that came so close, but yet, I mean, pretty far for CLG. 5-11, a Red Bull clutch. Flowerful, bringing it and pulling it together.
Agents that you have online, you know, got those cheeky sage walls that you could use sometimes, but ultimately, now that is going to be the first round on the board on this half here for Shopify Rebellion, taking them to 11-5. But can they recoup it after losing that round?
I mean, that's the question. I think maybe within this round they have, you know, some chance. It's also difficult as we proceed to see what goes on. I'm actually a little surprised as well, as Chamber has grew so much into the meta, how CLG doesn't have that Chamber to utilize, especially since it's so powerful with those eco rounds. Like, you saw the amount of effect Flowerful had with just that tour de force alone.
Absolutely, but speaking of ultimates that could have a huge effect here, Rise does still have an orbital strike in hand. Definitely use that for some zoning and a push onto site instead of saving it for post-plant situation, but look at all that space that Saunders already grabbed for themselves. Not even on jet pick, just lurking up as the Rays hear so many audio cues, can tell her team, you see the rotations coming through.
Oh no, but they know Amnesia does have a taste in her mouth, can kind of feel it out, maybe see if somebody's there, but it's not gonna hit the shots. Unfortunate, but it's up to Panini. Nope, Panini's down as well. The orbital strike's still available. Good clear out and perfect placement. KP pressured out is going to be downed as well. Now it's Flowerful left alone once again. Is Flowerful going to be able to get this Red Bull clutch once more? I mean, that's the question. Spike being planted, Headhunter there. Not really going to utilize it though. We do have the Vandal in hand. And the Viper's Pit is not going to make it easy here for Flowerful.
I mean, one snake bite and an incendiary still online makes the push in really difficult, but considering the fact that it is also an eco round here for Shopify Rebellion, not entirely sure if that's going to be the play. Said Bungie's just going to be satcheling right into the A site.
Oh, Lori, you hit the shots, Lori. It works out beautifully. You can see Hunter Shuri down, KP trying to stop any possible plan, assisting Lori just a little bit, but the wall comes up. And it seems like Panini's gonna go down with it. Another one for Claudia. The headshot comes through, Flowerful attempting it. That's the third. Lori, maybe the fourth, and now a possible fifth as KP is going to be wrapping around down the B site. But no, it's too far from Claudia. The ace can't come down this time around. But actually, maybe. It seems like now Amnesia's trying to pick this one off. It's more important to just close it off. Seems like for CLG, they don't want to risk anything just yet. They don't want to take this 1v1. They're just going to play for the plant. They're not going to give KP anything unnecessary.
Oh, Claudia's got the lineups from this positioning would be my complete guess. Unless they're just waiting for KP to push in. Because KP probably suspects the lineup play or the post-plant situation.
Oh yeah, they just got to utilize that detail. They're pretty good here. They have the snake bites, they have the incendiary grenade, they have Amnesia. It does seem like Amnesia is going to be the one to close this out. CLG 7-11.
5 CLG red, 2 on the side of Shopify Rebellion. Question is, does Shopify Rebellion manage to take it to match point? Gonna have that showstopper online, gonna connect with Lori through the smoke. Faint shell to go out just for safe measure. This should be a free plant here for CLG red, but 2 on the side of Shopify Rebellion have Shower's control at the moment.
Yeah, KP though, with the Bulldog. I like the Bulldog. I feel like it actually has a lot of power to it. Nope, just gonna drop it off, and Claudia though is gonna watch the flank, waiting for somebody to push along, and it works out. Flowerful's gone, no longer any of that lurk. They can pay a little bit more attention towards what they need to, although Claudia is going to be taken out. Panini is going to do that just great. We do see this somewhat, the spike is ticking way too far back for Shopify. They are not going to push up this time around, and it does seem like more of a save. They're going to be a little bit more careful with their economy, and Amnesia is going to try to catch them out so that they don't save.
Moment just really allows them to play around with their smokes, not necessarily commit to a site, and for a really great lurk to come out for Claudia every single time, and just so well with repositioning her lurks as well.
Yeah, but
Look at this off
I
angle.
mean, look at this flank. It does see. Oh no, Claudia doesn't have it. Almost could have, but Sonder is going to wide swing that. Take it home. That's the one. Sonder getting flanked around, but nobody able to trade on. And still, we do have the Cosmic Divide available. Shopify looking very, very good. And a beautiful round. They have it down. Match point, Spicy. We're taking it.
Ooh, match point, but only 4 rounds for, CLG Red to climb back here. We'll take a quick look at the economy before we weigh into the next round, and it's still going to be a buy on the side of CLG Red. They will be able to afford, so, regardless, it's an important round for them to win because it is match point, but at the same time, you want to conserve as many guns as you can because of their econ situation as well. Even if you win the round out, you don't want to go into the next round with a pretty weak buy overall. And, for CLG Red, this looks pretty feasible. Claudia still has that Viper's Pit available. Han with the Rolling Thunder as well. Two incredibly potent post-plant situation ultimates.
Yeah, but Bungie is suppressed. Can't utilize any of their paint shells, any of their util this time around to get some damage on Lori, but Lori's gonna back out just in time. But I don't think anybody knows exactly where Bungie is located. This is the A site, still free range here, but it's KP able to take the 2. No, the jump down, Flowerful right along, and that's the Viper spit down. Bungie left alone. Nobody knowing where Bungie is, but no, it's the complete showdown for Sonder versus Bungie. And unfortunately, it does not work. Shopify Rebellion closing off the round and the game as the winners of this matchup.